Amazing. Do this thing. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Yeah. But easy now, I'm bulletproof, so words can never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Yeah. But easy now, I'm bulletproof, your words can never hurt me. Look.
Yo, we up. This is episode 19
of them bangs.
I guess. It's 19 of those things.
Damn.
It's episode 19.
Podcast is going to exit its teenage years.
3 months old. Podcast 3 months old. 1,500 views. Appreciate everybody. 1,500 downloads. Sorry. Hopefully we get to 1,500 views. That'd be nice to get to 1,500 views. Yeah. So check out the YouTube.
I feel like downloads actually mean something important because that's taking up space on your memory card.
So it's an investment.
Y'all bitches love selfies. I mean, yeah.
That's one less selfie you take if you listen to the podcast. I appreciate that.
At least for the week. Yeah, I like that.
But
downloads
1,500.
As always, I'm your, amazing host.
The Pod Poppy himself.
Pod Poppy, D2. Mr. Talk to Me Nice, don't talk to me twice.
Yes, sir. And to his left, Jerry the Show, aka Mr. Photo. I already know what I came to do. Make everything look good.
And then me, the big pause. Gonna say something wild, flagrant. Probably already did.
Was that recorded?
No, you didn't say anything flagrant yet.
He started. You ready? Off to the races.
Balls.
Okay, Seabiscuit. Off to the races. Yo, Jerry, this is your episode, bro. This one is on you. Double standards. You're Mr. Double Standard.
Yep.
Man, loves double standard.
One of my quotes is, I live on the intersection of double standard and not fair. So, there's something that I've come to grips with. People may disagree with me with my beliefs and my way of thinking, and that's quite all right.
What would you say the percentage of people who disagree with you and your double standards is?
People don't argue with me when I voice it, so I don't know. I'm not sure what my own statistics are. I'm not sure if I present my thesis in such a way that
your thesis?
There's no debate.
You wrote a paper?
But
I wrote a paper.
With my double standard beliefs, I just hold true to it. I think that makes my life a lot more simple. It's what I view as correct. There are certain situations double standards apply, certain situations where they don't.
So you like to reject reality and substitute your own?
It depends. It depends. What's reality, right? But my perception.
That's a fact.
Ooh, look at Thanos over here with the reality.
So before we get into common double standards, because there's a lot of them, I want to get into your standards, your double standards of what you know is a double standard, but you just don't care. You only have one I think we all agree to.
Well, I was actually thinking about this earlier today. I would never be proposed to. Ever. I would never want to be proposed to.
Before we even go even further, should we define what a double standard is?
Yeah, go ahead. I would hope at this big old age, niggas know what a double standard is.
For the sake of this.
From what I've learned, common sense ain't all too common nowadays.
For the sake of this episode, the double standard is reference to the two genders, male, female, woman, man, in different situations. So we're going to jump into from category to category and voice the double standards and, our stances on it, what we think about it. If we agree with it, if we believe that helps, we believe it's counterintuitive, counterproductive, all these kind of things. But it should be an interesting conversation nonetheless.
All right. Now that we have the definition, take it away again.
I mean, I voiced one. I would never want to be proposed to. Would y'all want to be proposed to?
I mean,
if Shorty got that on one knee, but yeah, Shorty got that on one knee. You saying yes?
Listen, you want equal wages, right? Buy that ring.
Me? Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, shit. If you want to marry me, damn, you might as well go buy that ring and propose.
But with the ring, are you rocking the ring? Does she buy her own ring for herself? Who's rocking the engagement ring? You have to rock
I've never been proposed to, so I don't know how exactly it works.
I don't know. The man gets the band, right?
And this is why I believe in keeping things simple.
I think at that point, if a girl proposes to you, you got to say no. For the simple fact that if she beats you to the punch, means you wasn't going to do it.
Oh.
So
why do you think that is though? So in that case,
if it's to the point where she's like, all right, I got to propose to this nigga because this is what's going on right now. So she go to the ring, you go to the store, buy the ring, propose to you. You ain't had no intention of proposing.
So you, Don, personally, if Shorty got that on one knee, are you saying no?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate the honesty though, because you give the reason why.
And even if it's a girl who I would say yes to, I gotta say no for GP, and I gotta come back correct. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta come back and I gotta propose now.
But no. What's GP?
General purpose.
You know, just
Or general principle.
There we go.
How about you, Hans?
So if you're going to get down on one knee and propose to me, I might as well accept. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of courage for a girl to do that.
I only want a girl on one knees or both for one reason.
I mean,
and it ain't to propose.
If you out here trying to break them norms by proposing to my big ass, you a brave woman.
So is a diamond Hans' best friend?
Nah, don't give me a diamond.
so what's a proposal object here?
You got that band?
Yeah, you just got to get a wedding band if you propose.
Yeah.
But that's a wedding band.
A wedding band. Men don't wear engagement rings.
That's my point.
Any nigga walking around here with an engagement ring deserves to be robbed.
That's exactly my point. The old double standard. That's a double standard.
But I don't think she's gonna get an engagement ring. So I think she would probably propose with a band.
Yeah,
but that's a wedding band though. You don't get an engagement band. Yeah,
but the whole time a nigga's engaged, he don't have shit on his finger.
Yeah, because you're not married yet.
Right.
She not either.
But she got an engagement ring.
Yeah, what I get?
But the engagement ring is engaged. Say like, this is my promise.
She gets something, I don't get nothing.
So why can't it be an engagement band?
I'm married. Trust me. I was waiting for my jewelry. Yeah, I know how it go.
How long it took?
You wouldn't put your hand on the table like, yeah.
Not definitely, my nigga.
Your hand on the table like
stunting.
that?
There's a picture of me stunting. I'm like, nigga, look at me, my nigga. About damn time I got me something.
All right, I want to be that nigga on day one. Let her wait for her ring. I don't mind.
Double standard? Niggas have to wait almost a year to 2 years for they ring women, you know?
That's definitely a double standard. And I think that reflects the entire dating process. You know, men have to chase.
The whole dating process is double standard.
Yes,
traditionally, yes. And I want to be clear. I'm okay with that. I'm putting my neck out there and saying I'm okay with that.
I'm not. Fuck that. If you want equality, you better ask me on the date.
Nigga, I've heard you say it's all about the chase.
It is all about the chase.
No. So with double standards, usually with the double standard, the men do the chasing. Are you so you with all the you want to get chased, my nigga? You trying to get chased?
You are wild.
Those actually be the best relationships. When a girl likes you first and you're like, yeah, it kind of flips.
All girls I've like, quote unquote, digged out, they were interested in me first.
Digged out?
Yeah.
I know what that means. I'm just saying. That's not your lingo.
But Hans,
it makes it so much easier.
It's easier, but you said that you've enjoyed the chase.
Just because the beginning is easy don't mean I can't enjoy the chase afterwards. You tell me you're interested in me, then the chase begins, and I'll put the work in.
You'd be like, what you doing? You'd be like, take me out to dinner first. Damn.
Is that a chase?
Yes.
If it's not a chase, you said here I am. That's not a chase. Having the chase is being able to woo somebody.
What do you mean?
Woo, like make sure, like, you know, she may not be interested in you at first, but you're like, yo,
nah, I'm not out here trying to convince bitches. I'm sorry, I'm too old for that.
So you don't like?
I'm not chasing people that are not interested in me.
Have you ever initiated a situation?
Yes.
So
yes.
Wait,
you've initiated a situation before?
Yes.
Wait, Hans, do you like the chase or do you not like the chase?
Why are you're confusing my chase with your chase? We have two different chases.
So the girl says that she likes you already.
Yes. The games begin. Now we start playing.
But what are you chasing if they already like you?
Just because they like me doesn't mean I can't. I still have to seal the deal.
Nigga, when
the deal's already sealed in her mind.
No,
she liked you, it's over.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Every time a girl told me they like me first, the deal was sealed.
Yeah, and he just said every girl he's dug out, it started with that. So where's the chase? If you bet 100, is it really a chase? If you bet 1,000, is it really a chase? It seems
Maybe
like
the chase is all in your mind because girls know a flip.
Yeah. Right? When a girl says that she likes you, she already know what she wants to do with you. The only thing you have to do is either not mess it up or mess it up. That's not a chase.
Not too much chase. If y'all hear Tom and Jerry and me, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's a little aggressive.
If you got to know when you ain't got no business in the game.
So you've never fumbled the ball when someone liked you?
Whoa, that's not the question. Of course I fumbled.
That's part of the chase, and you fumble the ball.
Yeah, but
the chase starts, and then you're in the chase. You got to do the.
I've never
fumbled. It's not a chase.
I've never fumbled on. I've fumbled on purpose. I don't think I've unintentionally ever fumbled.
Well, listen, Hans, a fumble is messing up. All you gotta do is hold on to the ball. Like all you gotta do is be present and not say nothing stupid, and everything's done. That's all you gotta do. The chase is like, I want her, but she doesn't want me yet.
Yeah,
that's the chase.
I've chased.
That's the sport.
I've chased. I'm an apex predator.
I don't do that nonsense.
I hunt.
You don't do that?
I got a different version of chase.
You know what it is? Maybe Hans, he just is a good looking nigga and things just fall into your lap.
Listen,
that's what it is.
That'd be the best.
I mean,
when you the eighth seed and you get that ring, nigga.
yeah.
When you the eighth seed and you go to the championship game.
Underdog. Story of the underdog. That sells tickets
how
right there.
How do you define interest when the other opposite sex is interested in you? How overt is it to you?
I mean,
most of the time it's somewhat overt, but it's mostly like, you know how women flirt. They look at you.
Oh God!
It should give me the time of day.
They winkle their eyes.
They stare. I was at this brunch. This bitch was staring at me, and I'm like, sometimes you feel crazy, like, oh, I'm bugging, like, yo, this bitch is staring at me. I had to tell myself. I was at brunch with my family on Sunday, and this girl was just staring at me. Like, I look up, staring at me, like, can I eat my potatoes and peas, bitch? Like, fuck.
So let me.
Can I get my home fries and peas?
Yeah.
Thank you. Brunch.
Like all the girls that are interested in me, all their cues that they were interested into me have been so subtle that I still have to chase because I have to confirm it fully for myself.
So they don't say that they like you.
No. When has a girl ever really said that
in the
to
beginning of the conversation, that's what the premise of the conversation.
You had a girl come up to you and say, I like you?
Oh,
yeah.
Girls say that they want to jump my bones? Yes, I have.
I've had girls invite me to go hang out in a group setting. I've had girls come hug on me. I've had...
I mean, that's...
I won't really call them the actor.
That's high school. That's high school.
If she
they give you the hug and a kiss first. You be like, oh, what's up?
But I've never had
if
someone...
it's pelvis to pelvis, right.
I've never had a woman just come straight up and be like, yo, I like you. I've never had that.
But it was obvious.
All of their likes are subtle. So I have to pick up on the subtlety and then begin the chase from there. But I'm not going to chase someone who's like from get curbing me.
So no. But like, we're not saying curbing, but if there's someone,
do I chase someone that's not interested in me? And I say no.
That
so you have to know they're interested in you first before you begin.
I'm not trying to be a creep.
You ain't an apex predator.
That's fine. But I got plenty of.
I mean, when it comes to the sport, you know, I mean, a sport of chasing, we're talking about, you know, an extreme analogy is a cheetah chasing.
Hey, I ain't trying to be an Mateo.
You know, in that situation, you are interested in the female, you're interested in the woman, and she don't know nothing about you yet.
No, they still don't know nothing about me.
I'm just saying, you know, like there's no reason for her to be interested in you yet. And he's like, nah,
have you seen me?
This nigga.
Next question.
All right.
I'm just saying, my chase happens after initial contact starts. That's when I think in my mind the chase happens, because you can still fuck it up, you can still mess it up. It's not a guarantee that you can get pussy because the girl likes you. There's no guarantee in that.
I mean,
90-10.
90-10. It's pretty damn hard.
Hanging with dumb bitches then.
How?
So it's 95? 95-5? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure which way the dumb broads go. Is it work in my favor? If they're dumb, I'm 95-5? 100?
I've never fucked with a dumb woman.
I mean, I don't know. I agree to disagree.
I could name two off the top.
I like to chase. I like to woo. I like to put my best foot forward.
I don't mind wooing, but I need to know the interest is there. I'm not chasing someone who's not interested. That is a waste of time.
Okay, so let's not use the word chase in the beginning. Have you ever approached a girl first?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then it was expressed that the interest was mutual, and then the prowl began.
So how would you feel if you were pursued?
I wouldn't mind.
How would you feel if you were being wooed? And
I wouldn't mind.
Okay, cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like being seduced. That's cool. But I like doing the seducing too.
Hey, I've done a lot of the putting in the work and making sure all the dates and all the stuff have.
When you started the phrase "put it in," I'm not sure where the sentence was going, but I'm glad it went the right way. Go ahead.
Like, probably since my first relationship, I have been the spearhead and like making things go in terms of building that relationship. Like my first relationship was all about learning. Thank you. I'm a sweating ass nigga.
It's coffee and the beer. Coffee and the beer.
I haven't drank the beer yet. But after that, I'm the one driving it. Mm-hmm. After the initiation is started and I feel like I know that you're into me, I'm driving the vehicle. I'm pushing this forward. We're going on dates because I said I want to go on a date. We're making plans because I'm making the plans.
You said you wanted to go on. That's how it works for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one reaching out. You want to go do this? You want to go watch a movie? You want to go eat? You want to go to the park? You want to go do something? I'm the one doing it.
The initiator.
Yes.
How would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot of the initiation?
I would love it. It'll take so much stress off of me.
Every time?
Yeah. Not every time. I don't need it every time, but every once in a while.
I'm just trying to gauge. where you stand. I think I got a good understanding.
I'm not an old-fashioned male.
So continual relationships, right? Another double standard is the idea of men being okay with having multiple girlfriends and guys women can't really do the same and having multiple boyfriends. That's like a classic double standard. If a guy is out here being a player, he's patted on his back. He's sought after by even more women. Whereas on the other shoes on the other foot, if a girl is out here with multiple guys, she's getting labeled like slut and this, that, and the third.
First of all, again, let's go back to the group chat, all right? It's 2022. They getting pats on their back too.
They're getting bigger pats.
They're getting pats on their back from out here tricking niggas, making niggas spend money. Yeah, this nigga bought me dinner, but I'm about to go fuck this other nigga. Well, they get mad props for that shit.
In all honesty, I agree with the equal opportunity here. You know, if you live in the same lifestyle, if you find a man that's doing the same thing that you doing, y'all understand each other by all means. But this, don't be out here telling nobody, leading nobody on. You the one and only. I mean, if that's part of your
don't
game.
Jerry him. You don't want to be Jerry. You don't want them to do what you do. You don't want no I love yous.
I've learned my lessons.
Oh, okay.
This is lessons from the other side.
You don't like your own game.
No, but I wasn't doing that like multiple at the same time. I never had multiple girlfriends or multiple clap partners in the same week at the same time or nothing like that. That was never.
Listen, if we just fucking, I could do whatever I want. You can do whatever you want.
I agree.
Cool.
I agree.
24-hour window, air that box out.
I agree. If you guys are operating at the same time, I agree. If someone's gonna get their pats on their back for doing certain action, the other party should have the same type of energy. If somebody is monogamous with their relationship doings and you're both on the same thing, that's also a pat on the back. But you just want to be equal with that. I believe that should be equal.
But that's after communication. If we've communicated that, we just we doing what we doing. You can talk to who you want to talk to. I'm gonna talk to who I want to talk to. That's different. If we're in a relationship and we're like, we're in a monogamous relationship, we're only seeing each other, and then he's talking to mad girls, she's talking to mad niggas, then there's a disconnect, then there's a problem. But if it's just like, we just met, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Oh, God.
Nah.
Oh, God.
Hans, thoughts on this double standard?
I feel like it's flipped.
Now, it's flipped from like the past 10 years to now.
As women have gotten more empowered with their sexuality.
More savage.
They're way more savage.
Shout outs to Ember Rose.
Like, it's kind of flipped. Like, you don't get as much credit nowadays for being a player as you used to. And I feel like it's since women have embraced their sexuality to like the upteenth level in the generation that we are, it's not as hard to get pussy as it used to be. And the fact that since they're so open with it and it's not as big of a deal as it was to them before, they give it away easier than they ever used to.
On a silver
not
platter.
that that's a bad thing or I'm judging, but access has never been greater.
I mean, I don't know.
No?
I think
you're a single male compared 10 years ago to when you were out there dotting and trotting. Is it
10 years ago when I was 20? Well,
no, 5 years ago. 5 years ago was a big time.
Oh, 25. That's when I stepped into my prime.
As opposed to now. How much work do you put into getting like...
It was just different. I feel like see, the thing is, I grew up around niggas who was getting pussy easy just because it was a confidence thing. Like, women can smell that. Like, they're attracted to confidence. So if you're a non-confident nigga, you're not gonna get no pussy.
I think also with like, being able to jump from cheeks to cheeks is just like, also being like social media. You're being seen more. You're seeing more. So being involved with different people socially is a lot more open as opposed to where it used to be before. Before, if you was on the phone with somebody for 2 hours, ain't nobody gonna be with you for those 2 hours. Now you could be DMing multiple chicks at the same time.
Yeah, but you're still
copy and paste.
Listen, it's called efficient. Being efficient, right?
My thing is, it's very much I'm speaking from like the male being attractive. If it's an ugly dude, you're not getting anything. But if you're attractive,
it's an ugly dude with money against something.
Yeah, but ugly dude with confidence.
Fair enough.
Ugly niggas with confidence. Ugly.
I don't understand that.
That's a double standard too.
I mean, attraction. With the way women are attracted to men is different from how men are attracted to women. So like, women are more attracted to personalities and can he make me laugh? Is he confident? Can he support my lifestyle? All these things are what women are attracted to.
There's one girl told me she likes her niggas medium ugly.
because he knows you won't leave. You know,
But like medium ugly, not in the sense of the nigga's ugly, but he's not a pretty boy. She don't want no pretty nigga.
'Cause that's
But
who's
she
gonna
wants
cheat
like
on
a
you.
nice little middle ground, medium ugly.
naturally handsome, but not like
Yeah.
out here looking at himself in the mirror too
Yeah.
much.
Shout outs to her. We need more of her. I'm just saying.
You think more girls like pretty niggas than medium ugly niggas?
Yes. Or at least they say it. they treat medium ugly niggas like men treated
I
fat
think-
chicks in the 90s.
I think that's a double standard too, because I feel like women be talking about like appearance doesn't matter, and it really does. Like they really ain't checking. Like a woman doesn't want someone that's not being checked for. You get what I'm saying? She not checking for the nigga that no other girl want. You get what I'm saying? So they be acting like, oh, his appearance don't matter, this, that, and the third. And in all actuality,
I think they be lying. Niggas just be honest about it. Like nobody wants somebody ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Like if a girl be like, no, when I first saw him, it was his personality. You lying.
but
It might be like 20% true, 20% plausible, but there was something that you were attracted to him because in order for you to even be entertained or to even entertain someone, you have to have some level of attraction to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to sit at a bar with an ugly girl all night. Like,
But-
you know what? She's funny as fuck.
we've all seen the ugly dude pull the prettiest girl. We've all seen that.
It'd be
too.
like that. Now, is he ugly or is he medium ugly?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
need a photo of what a medium ugly look like.
I feel like we need to bring up the slideshow. What we got here? Nah, but all right.
I like to think of it, especially on that medium ugly tick. Like guys are like the jewelers. We just want the diamonds already done and looking like a diamond. A girl don't mind taking a piece of coal and turning it into a diamond.
an investment.
Yeah, they'll invest in your future until they invest too much, and then you start feeling yourself, and then they leave, and you leave them.
That do be happening to a lot of
That
girls.
happens a lot.
Damn, I
You put
wonder-
all this effort into the ugly nigga, then he feels himself, and then he leaves you, and then you feel shitty.
But that's another one, son. That's like, how many niggas you heard say like, yo, before I got with her, she wasn't nothing. I made her, I put her on game like she wasn't doing shit. Niggas don't say shit like that.
No.
Niggas don't do that. Yeah.
Niggas don't, girls, I made that nigga.
Yeah.
Like he was dirty, he was taking shout. Like,
Holding things against, their partners is different. Guys don't do that as often. I believe that's a feminine trait. Like, oh, you would be nothing without me, this, that, and the third. I feel like that's a feminine trait.
I ain't never said that shit because
Taking credit.
You was a whole person before I met you. I'm
Facts.
like, what the fuck?
Taking credit. So with dating, right? First, do y'all believe in chivalry? Do you yourself practice chivalry?
I practice chivalry across the board to anyone, regardless of anything. Like last night at the gym, I opened the door for a man that was like 6 feet away from me walking, regardless of whether he thanked me or not. It's just in me, I'd rather do the nice thing on straight principle.
yeah, I think chivalry is in this day and age, it's not like what it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like the door opener. Sometimes I'm gonna forget to open the door. Like sometimes I'm not gonna pull out your chair. I'm like 9 times out of 10 I'm not pulling out your chair.
But
I'm not gonna forget. Like we get married and it's a little dinner at the little fancy table for the bride and the groom. I got your chair. But like certain other things, I feel like chivalry comes in certain other ways in terms of being there mentally communicating. Like I feel like chivalry is bigger than gestures.
But I still feel as though typically when you hear the word chivalry, you're thinking about
Opening doors.
a man taking action. That's where the double standard comes in. Like, chivalry is usually put on a man to do. Like I was talking to J-Bomb yesterday, and she just talks about how women are not courteous.
No, they're not.
So like, how can you be?
That's a woman saying it too.
So that's why I talk about the double standard. This is a double standard. Hans is saying, it brings us a good point. I believe chivalry should be on both parties. It should be a human thing to do. Holding doors open, being polite, all
I am not a religious person, but do unto others as you would like to be done unto yourself.
that's not according to gender. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Treat the person next to you as you would like to be treated, and everybody will get along better. But we don't do that.
But a disclaimer is, 'cause I don't want the women out there to get mad. There's some shitty women, there's some good women.
Yeah. If you're doing your
Right.
thing, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Right.
If it don't apply, if you're doing your thing, kudos. We appreciate you. But when you hear the word chivalry, and a synonym of chivalry is being courteous, that's usually associated. When you hear the word chivalry, think about a guy doing something.
Yeah.
It's a male gesture.
Because a lot of times
Male
women
act.
be like, chivalry is dead.
Exactly. We ain't saying
But-
that.
Who killed chivalry though? I I don't think niggas killed it. We ain't just wake up one day and say, fuck these bitches.
So case in point,
We might do that now.
case in point, right? Like, I remember in high school, I heard about a case where a guy walked, and this, this is like, during the feminist movement, obviously I'm in high school, like 10, 15 years ago.
That's when the feminist movement started?
Not started, but it's been feminist progression, right? A guy walks into an elevator, and the elevator's full with guys, but what women? He takes off his hat. He takes off his hat because the woman's in the elevator, and that's a chivalrous thing to do, right?
Nigga, I ain't taking off my dad hat, nigga.
It's fitted?
No, he like hat. I mean, it wasn't.
Okay.
I'm not sure what kind of hat it was, but he takes off his hat, and long story short, he ends up having a lawsuit on him for sexual harassment for taking off his hat
Why?
because
He probably was an ugly bald nigga.
Wait, what?
exactly.
So you're going to have to hit me with a Google article, Google link, or something of this nature.
That reminds me. So in research for this episode,
But that's why
couple-
chivalry's dead.
there was a couple double standards, right? There was one where the guy tells like his coworker, "Oh, you look really beautiful today," and she's hyped. She's smiling. She's like, "Oh, thank you." The guy was attractive. Then the ugly fat nigga come along. Yo, you look really good. HR.
Yeah. That's
So
what I was telling homegirl the other day. If Denzel hitting on you, it's not sexual harassment. It's Denzel. If fucking dude from Walmart
It's
hits
a
on
compliment.
you, it's throw water in his face, slap him, and kick him in the nuts.
Yeah.
It's all on circumstance what these words mean.
If he's medium ugly or above, it's a compliment. If he's below medium ugly,
If he's
you got
medium,
a case.
it's a
if
wrap.
he's medium ugly, but them pockets are dumb thick, it's not sexual harassment anymore. Like, come on.
Well, damn.
Another one.
That sexual harassment is a huge double standard. Like, there was a movie, what is it called? Bad Bosses or something, like Horrible Bosses, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Where the dude was legit getting sexually harassed. And that just, shows what can happen. If a dude getting sexually harassed and he voices it,
We're not allowed to feel that way.
Exactly. Then you better enjoy it.
Yeah.
You better like it. Is she hot? Enjoy it.
We talked about it earlier, about losing your virginity to your babysitter. And it's like, damn, nigga, you fucked your babysitter took your virginity, nigga, you lit.
It's a pat on the back.
Right. Now, for girls, like my male babysitter took my virginity, that nigga go to jail.
Something's wrong. And, and
Hashtag August.
And with that double standard, it's wrong on both sides. Let's be clear about
Facts.
that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That is pedophilia on both sides. That's not healthy but that's toxic on both sides. That's not acceptable on both sides. Have I pat my friends on the back for clapping their babysitter in the past? Yes, I have, but I've learned better. Okay,
Shit.
I've learned better.
Did those friends now be like, yo, that was kind of like a traumatic experience?
I'll have to have the conversation with them again. I'm not sure, but if I thoroughly believe that if certain behaviors are entertained too young of age, it could be damaging regardless of if it's good later on. If certain things happen to you when you're not ready mentally for it yet, it's going to do more harm than good.
To something like not as bad as sexual harassment or sexual assault. Have you guys ever been like groped by like the opposite sex without you
Absolutely.
wanting it?
Oh, bitches be groping niggas all the time.
Listen,
Without you
absolutely.
wanting it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I been sexually harassed? Absolutely.
And how many times have you were able
Laughed
to
it off.
tell that girl, stop touching me? You have to laugh it off. Or you have to figure out a way to
I can hold
separate
you.
yourself from the situation.
Did I enjoy it? Was she fired? I go hold you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you.
This guy's
Did-
he's full circumstances.
I go hold you. I
He's
go hold you.
full circum- he
Again,
went full
Where did you say
circumstance.
you lived at? Would you say you resided at?
Intersection of not fair and double standards. Yeah, I go hold you. There was one time I was working, and Shorty just came up straight up like, "I got a kink in my neck. Can you help me?" Turns her back to me and just exposes her neck. I'm just like, this is crazy. I'm like, son, I can't do enough. You gotta go to the nurse. I don't know what to do here.
Nigga said you gotta go to the nurse.
You gotta go to the nurse. But for me, I'm like, I was looking at my coworkers. You see
Nigga sent her to the urgent care.
It's crazy. But
Nah, don't touch me. If I ain't told you to touch me, don't touch me.
See, but that's where the double standard comes in too. Because if she fired, all right, whatever.
all right, cool.
You can do whatever you want.
This is happening. Like somebody random sit in your lap. Like I guess
And
this.
she fired though.
I guess this is happening. Right
Somebody my size, my weight, sit on my lap, I'm fighting. I'm dead ass. I'm swinging on her.
It's a big woman.
now. Ah, man.
You ain't got nothing. You wouldn't be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
A woman that big came up, she would just scoop you up. We go into the room.
Nah, I can't do it.
Gonna get banged by an Amazonian.
There was a so my friend sent me a meme, and it basically was like, and it's a lot of them going around, and it was basically like, if you got bills, you got rent, you got all of these things to pay for, to take care of, you shouldn't be posting about nobody being your boyfriend, in the sense of that man is not paying the bills or doing what he's supposed to do, or that stuff for you. I think that's a double standard, because men don't go into relationships seeking financial stability. They tell us you can't get into relationships, or you shouldn't date if you don't have money or you're not financially stable. But no one tell a woman to stay the fuck at home. But you don't got no money, stay your ass in the house. They don't do that to women.
I agree with that. And you know,
they don't have to initiate.
they don't have to chase.
They don't have to chase.
Now, if you're the type of woman who got bread and your nigga just takes care of you, and a couple of times you go out there, he go to the bathroom, the bill is paid, or you got a gift for him, yo, I fuck with that.
You
That's
know,
dope.
I want to bring up, like, you know, I fully believe in
I got
equality.
me one of those.
So with my double standards,
Facts.
I fully believe in equality, but I don't believe that we're the same. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, society makes sure to let us know that we're not the same.
but people confuse and say that, oh, that's a double standard. Nah, you could be fully equal and fully not the same. I believe in apples and oranges.
See, equality is a tricky thing, because Black people want equality, right? Our race want equality. We want to be treated like every other race. Now, do women really want equality? Do they really want equality? If they do, I'm like, I really want to know, because I don't think they do. I think they want to pick certain parts of things they like and take those and throw everything else out.
I think
Yeah, I like this. I want that. I'll take this, that. You keep that shit.
I think, honestly, I might get canceled for this. I don't care. I believe that women view equality like they view fashion. Some women want to rock jeans just like the guys do. Some women want to rock dresses. They just want the freedom to choose. And you know, the women have to understand that on the flip side, guys can never wear dresses.
Well, Young Thug can.
I mean, but
He in jail now. Wear that dress now, nigga.
in a socially acceptable manner. You know, that nigga Young,
That'd be fun if he turned his orange jumpsuit into a dress. That'd be hilarious.
a little skirt, a little fan skirt, whatever. Nah, but like,
He's gonna be really popular in jail.
but that's the thing about equality. You know, when it's spoken about, it's all about the women. Women can wear their jeans and their dresses. Guys have to stick with jeans or stick with pants.
if you just
And that's okay for women. For women, that's equal. They want their dress and the pants, and guys just gotta stick with pants. That's not equal.
Well, equality stops for niggas where the more money you have, you can do whatever you want as a nigga. Because if you look at Young Thug, you look at Gunna, you look at these niggas you look at Lil Yachty painting his nails, all that type of shit. And if a regular nigga in a bar walked up to a regular girl in a bar with all that shit on, you tell that nigga skedaddle.
But like there is anomalies, and then there's society. Like these niggas could do that, and they could be anomalies, but on a societal level, niggas can't be out here rocking those kind of things
They
on
can't.
everyday level.
But that's why I said,
if you got
money,
fuck you money, you can do whatever you want.
if
Makes
you're the
you
1%, well, they're not the 1%, but if you're in that tax bracket, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
You have more liberties.
No one's gonna tell you shit.
Yeah, because your money's solidified, your status is solidified, all those kind of things.
My thing with equality is the shit's never existed. Across the board of anything ever in history, equality has never existed. It is something we've strived very hard to try and do, but it's never existed. It's not like cavemen and cavewomen were equals and then we fucked it up as we got smarter. They weren't. We weren't in the dark ages. We weren't 20 years ago.
I believe
Maybe in the future we'll actually have equalness, but it hasn't happened yet.
Nah.
I believe before rules and all those kind of things, equal but not the same. That's what I believe. Because I just believe you had different roles.
There's still not even equality. Oh, like if you just like divided up women and men and you just try to go for equality and fairness just in those two in their own separate categories, there's no equality. I don't have the same access as a white male. A black woman doesn't have the same access as a white woman or an Asian woman. There's never been equality. It's something that we want, but it's not something that's actually existed through and through. It's a goal we strive toward, and I'm glad we're striving towards it.
Never
But it's
gonna
not
happen.
something that's ever happened concrete.
You know what it
solidified.
sounds like? It sounds like Hans lives on Not Fair Avenue.
Life
That's
is
what.
not fair.
No. We accept the world as not fair. We just accept it for what it is.
I accept it.
You know, like
I accept it.
the fact.
Sadly.
I accept the fact that equality will never be something that's humanly obtained. I accept that. And that is unfair,
It sucks.
you know, but that's where I live. Not fair. Double standards.
Well, I don't live on double standards. I might just live
Yeah.
on not fair.
I live on not fair because certain double standards I can't just get behind. There's a lot of them. The only one I really jacking is one we talked about earlier, where if I have a daughter, you can't have no niggas in your room. Period. Point blank.
Which is one of my notes I wrote down.
I'm taking that fucking door off the hinge.
I fully believe that the way you raise a boy is not how you raise a girl. Period.
None of y'all fucking in my house. It's my house. Only I'm fucking.
You know, and this goes to like, you know,
Better go fucking get a hotel or some shit.
like in the black community, when a man is raised by all women, his aunties, his grandmothers, his mother, even have sisters, you know, they don't know what it's like to be the true definition of a man because they have the male role model.
Yeah,
you know,
me. I'm fucking the example of being raised by women.
Yeah, I'm your male role model.
you know, but
Not essentially.
but the case in point is like, as Don was saying, like, you know,
Like no jokes at all. That essentially is my male role model who taught me how to be a guy.
and he learned from a guy.
It was a mixture between Don, a little bit of my brother, and my sister. Sprinkling a little mom
Joey
every
real
once in a
nigga.
while. But
J-Palm
Like-
real nigga.
I ain't had a male role model ever. My mentor is a woman. All my friends are women. My girlfriend's a woman. Thank you. But like,
She identifies as a woman today. No, I'm just kidding. But so that
And
was
you're cheating the friends between two conversations right now. But
that
like,
was another double standard, right? Like I say that all the time, but I've also had to explain it to a lot of girls. Like, listen, a lot of my friends are women. Doesn't mean I'm doing anything with them, but a lot of my friends are women. But when a girl has a lot of guy friends, it's a little rocky. They be looking at niggas like, yo, who? How many niggas? Travis, John, and who else is at this party? Just y'all three? Oh, come on, now I'm coming over.
because men and women think differently.
That's a
because
fact.
we know how men think. Even if we friends with you, we still trying to smash on some low key level.
How many times have you told maybe J-Bomb or you told like a girl like, yo, that nigga trying to fuck you, and she was like, nah, and then boom, yo,
All
fuck.
the time.
You ever had that experience, Derry? You ever wonder about a nigga and she was like, nah, and then she was like, nah, you was right.
Nah.
That's good.
None of
She
your
got good,
female
she got
friends
good
either?
friends.
I mean, he asked about J-Bomb exclusively. Other female friends, absolutely. Niggas be stupid. I mean, females be stupid sometimes. You know? And it's like, you know, but it's like women can understand a woman's intuition, right? A woman can smell another woman and know her whole life story, all of her intentions, all that.
And the niggas can do the same with a
And
nigga.
then nigga could do the same thing. So trust us when we say. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like that in itself is a double standard. You know? You know? Just trust your mate. You know, unless the person is toxically a jealous person. If they jealous about everything, oh, why you on the phone with your mom for so long for? If she's like that, she crazy. Sorry. But, you know, if she has a good head on her shoulders, if he has a good head on his shoulders, and he's calling one of your people that, you know, is around you a lot out, just trust their judgment. Because they just see with a different pair of eyes that you just don't have. We got to respect it. Got to respect it.
If I'm telling you something and I have nothing to gain from telling you, you should think I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like, I'm not telling you this dude's trying to smash you because I don't want you to smash him because I want to smash. Like, no, that nigga want to fuck you.
So,
Point blank period.
real quick, like Don jokingly said that your girlfriend identifies as woman today. I feel like a little tangent, but it could go there. It was like, you know, with guys and girls in terms of sexuality. Like, remember in high school, almost every girl was claiming lesbian, claiming bi. You know, they were testing the waters and all those kind of things, and they had the freedom to test the waters.
Double standard. If a nigga like dick, you gay.
That's it. If you're inquiring about dick, it's
Not
a
that
wrap.
there's anything wrong with that.
Now
but-
do you?
Then I'm just.
But that's gay.
I know, but
That's in itself is the double standard.
like even people in that community view it that way.
I mean,
Yeah.
women could be trisexual, guys can't.
Go ask if you have a bisexual male as a friend. Go ask him about his struggles about being a bisexual and how
Other women perceive it.
they're not.
No,
accepted.
that the community. How to
Women is not jacking. Women will not fuck with a nigga who's bisexual.
Yeah,
They'll say it.
you would
though.
have to find
Yeah,
a
but they ain't.
very, very open, special woman that would be like, "You take dick. I like that." Go ask.
Oh,
I'm an artist. I've been in these communities. I know these people. It's a struggle to be a bisexual male. Hell, it's somewhat a struggle to be a bisexual woman because lesbians don't like bisexual women.
Nah, yeah.
They be thinking they pretenders.
They just ain't fully out the closet yet.
Listen, I know a
Lesbians
couple
think-
dykes out here taking pipes, so they pretending. A lot of niggas out here pretending.
Yeah, but like, it's a sad double standard. If you take dick, you take dick.
I mean, with this double standard, my nigga, I feel like, it's a sad double standard. But if you take dick, you take dick. So do you agree with the double standard? Do you disagree with the double standard?
No,
it's a double standard though.
I agree that it's a double standard. I don't like that it's a double standard.
No. I mean,
Like-
I'm okay with the double standard.
Like,
I'm fully okay with this double standard.
But to your point, like, women are able to express their sexuality and that
Test the waters and try stuff.
they can kiss a girl and never be called a lesbian. It was just a phase. If you kiss a guy, you're gay. Forever.
But that
Sorry,
goes
nigga.
with masculine traits and feminine traits beyond gender, right? So we have a woman can be a 90% feminine, 10% masculine. Everyone has its percentage of both, right? Whatever. A masculine trait is choosing what you're going to be and holding ground on what that decision is. The feminine trait is being able to move like water. That's why a girl could change how she feels. Like, I feel like this now. I don't really feel like that today. That fluidity in decision making is a feminine trait. So I guess that's why that double standard goes with it. Because like with masculinity, whatever we say that we are gonna be, we hold firm to that. We have our code, whatever the case may be, and we pretty much die on that. So I guess that's where it comes from. But again, y'all know where I live. Y'all know my address.
Tell
Tell them.
On the corner of Not Fair and Double Standards.
Listen,
That's probably the name of this.
whatever you do don't affect me. So I don't care what niggas do. I don't care what women do.
Just like Han said.
It is what it is. It is a double standard. It sucks. I mean, for niggas out there struggling, getting heat for doing whatever they like to do or doing what they want to do, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I don't, that's not my life. I don't got those issues.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold nothing
But-
against you. But I'm just calling out what society does.
Hey, fuck whoever you want. If I'm not fucking you, I don't care.
Niggas gotta have a sit down. Women, listen, you can't ask for equality if you don't want to be equal, if you don't want to give equality. So you can't be upset if you're treated a certain way or society treats you a certain way if you yourself treat people a certain way. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want women to get paid as much as I get paid. I want listen, don't want no smoke. I want you to listen, the more money you make, less I gotta spend.
Facts.
So
The more equal we are.
yeah.
No.
So but I'm cool with
Things get
that.
divided.
Facts. 50-50. Nah.
So
That's a whole no.
I'm not sure if you want to. All right. So right now we could either go corporate talking about like payment, or we could keep it sexual. I have another thing I kind of want to talk about.
Go ahead, drop it. Drop it for
All
you
right,
niggas.
body count. There's a
Don't
double,
ask me my body count. I'm not gonna ask you.
but
Can't remember.
if you ever find out about a girl that you're interested in, you find out a body count.
But why am I finding this out? Who's telling me this?
I'm just saying. I'm hypothetically. If
I'm going to ask.
If you find
You
out,
ask women?
Yes.
Oh, you wildin', nigga.
I'm not sure if I would anymore.
Grown men don't ask that.
I feel like it
Why?
don't matter.
Why?
You're past.
If
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, then I should be able to ask.
But why do you care enough to ask?
Because I want to know your experience. I want to know you. That's part of you, is it not?
How many dicks you sucked?
It's part.
I don't care the name of the dick, but I would like to know.
Why?
Because you're going to ask me.
I've never. Women don't ask that question. Nigga, after high school, I ain't never been asked that question.
I've been
Yeah.
asked that question.
Well, you shouldn't be talking to them girls.
But
But to me, like,
What
when
are you really gonna do with that? If I can't talk to you, you can fuck like 25 girls. Like what do you really? There's no positive to that information. You don't want to do anything positive with that information.
you get a gauge on their experience. If your
I mean-
body count is 1, I have to treat you different, or I have to like enter the situation different than if your body count is 20.
I mean,
but
even if your
you-
body count is 20, you can
Right.
still be a novice.
Right.
Yeah, but
Novice clapping novice creates novice. That's just how it is. But like,
Because like at the
I
end of the
get you.
day,
I get you. I understand what you're trying to say.
what gets her off, what got her off before, right, may not get her off the next time. Or like people are different. Like, so if your ex was doing one thing and then you got a new girlfriend, she's not doing that same thing, you're not gonna be like, well, damn, it's because you don't got no bodies. It's gonna be like, it's a learning experience. You're learning each other, so you teach each other.
I'm not asking them how their experiences was. I'm just asking what's the number.
But the
I would
number,
why not just ask them what they like or what don't they do,
Yeah.
or like what is like their turn-ons or turn-offs, or what is like their no-go zones?
I think the number doesn't really explain
I ask
anything.
all those questions. They're all relevant to me when you're getting to know someone.
So that being said, right? Hypothetically, if you find out that Shorty has 50 bodies, is that a turn on or a turn off?
It's not a turn-on, but it's not a turn-off.
It's indifference.
What if she called all 50 in high school 20 years ago?
Indifference. So you're indifferent towards it.
I'm indifferent. If she tells me she met me on Monday and on Sunday she called all 50, then I'm like, oh.
So would you feel a certain type of way if she felt a way about if you had 50 plus 100, whatever the case may be? If she treated you differently, how would you?
Well, I mean, that's why I feel like that question is a dumb question, because I feel like at the end of the day, when people ask that question, it's so they can treat you differently. So it's like, you know, all right, 1, oh, he's a novice. He not gonna be able to get me off. 100, oh, this nigga's nasty.
I think that's a good point, because like, what's the acceptable
damned
number?
If you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, what's the acceptable number here? What's going to make you happy? But the question itself is a double standard. The way men are treated for their body count is contrary. I'm not sure how it is now, but you know, back in my day, I guess you could say, if a woman had a higher body count, she was viewed differently.
Yeah, still probably.
And if a guy had a certain body count, again, a pat on the back, you know, or if it wasn't high enough, it's like, oh, you're lame. Like, you know, like.
But the thing is, no matter what happened, people think you lying. Like, girls will be like, oh, what's your count? This is my count. You lying. Or you got mad girls talking to you. I know you got mad girls in your phone. Nah.
I've heard that.
Dry.
You got mad?
Dry over here.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I was hearing that shit in high school.
If Chris Brown was like, oh, I'm celibate, bitch is gonna be like, no, he's not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What? So
It's impossible.
certain questions or certain things, it's kind of like, why? What's the point? Why I gotta answer that shit?
But how do you feel about the double standard itself?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a nonsense double standard. Like, I personally want a woman to know go get yours, get off. I hope you got off, because so that way you know what you like, what you don't like. So I'm not here making a checklist of things to do and things not to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta know who you are. You gotta learn your body. You gotta learn yourself. So and you can't learn yourself without experience.
I can't. For me, with the double standard, I can't promise at any point that if a woman told me her number was astronomical, that I wouldn't have a reaction or view her different. I can't promise
the
that.
number's like 100 niggas. All right, then I might.
You know,
365 days in the year. She's 30. That's a lot of days.
I mean, you know, well, I'm not. I mean, whatever.
So what's your you married? So it don't even matter anymore.
Don't really
what's your no-go zone? What's your no-go number?
Honestly, I think the more important question is, when was the last time you got tested?
That's a better question. I'd rather that than how many bodies you got.
Yeah. So, you know, regardless of whatever you've done in your past, if you're clean now, and I'm a monogamy type of guy. So if we're dealing with each other now, if I'm clapping your cheeks, I want to be the only one clapping your cheeks if that's negotiable between the two of them.
And that's in a relationship, or we're just talking?
In a relationship.
Okay, because if you're just talking, I don't really listen.
Go to cheek.
24-hour window. 24-hour window. You never clap back to back cheeks same day?
No. I have availed my efforts very hardly. But
you tried, it didn't work out?
I tried to get that notch on the belt. I really tried.
Hans?
No, to no avail.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. I mean, Don?
Yeah. It was a dirty moment in my life, though.
It's just like,
I just felt really gross. I felt so dirty.
Do you feel gross going into the second pair, or did you feel gross leaving it?
I felt gross after when I thought about it.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Because before it's like, all right, cool, about to get this notch on this belt.
The only reason why I didn't have enough time to feel gross during like the setup was because the second person drove. So she got here so quick that it was like, damn, I didn't have really time to be like, oh, never mind. And then after I was like, damn.
Dirty.
I'm going to have to say it out loud, and then you guys can judge me. I've piped, and then I've gone on a date with a different chick.
That's regular.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What am I judging you for? You was in a relationship. You was single, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I just want to know, does that count?
Have you ever...
There was two different people.
You was physically invested with one person, emotionally invested in another person.
Yeah.
That's two. I mean, we compartmentalize as men, which may be a double standard.
But I feel like the same thing for women. Listen, if say Shorty's dating Jerry, right? They just have a physical thing, right? They like, she likes to have sex with Jerry, whatever the case may be. She meets another nigga. They go out on a couple dates, nothing physical. She realizes, oh, I like him a lot more than Jerry. Yo, we can't do this no more. I'm, start fucking with him. I'm cool with that.
I agree with that. We're going with communication,
That's
communication.
it.
That's it.
Communication is the key.
So, notoriously, it's more acceptable, notoriously, for a guy to cheat than a woman to cheat.
Is it? It's not acceptable.
What?
But is
I think that
it's
more
Oh, you need to flip that shit. It is not acceptable for
Yeah,
a
it's
man to
not.
cheat.
I think
I've seen so many people explain away
Yeah.
why women cheat.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think that if a woman cheats, it's like, well, what did you do?
Why did the man fuck
Were
up?
you not? Was he not attentive to
All
your
right, so
needs?
let me
Is he
rephrase.
not paying the bills?
Let me-
Is he not? Is he not giving
He
you
works
what?
a lot.
So let me rephrase. It's more
He's always on
expected.
the road.
It's more expected for a guy to cheat, but more acceptable for a woman to cheat.
I don't think it's expected for a nigga to cheat, but
Nah, it's expected. That
it's
joint is-
expected
it's
for a nigga to cheat.
it's
Niggas expected you to cheat.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
I broke up with my second girlfriend because she hypothetically thought I was cheating in her dreams.
Dream Hogs was out here clapping cheeks. You clapping cheeks in real
I
life.
had a bitch get mad at me. I'm asleep right next to her. I had a dream that you was
Like, get out.
Wake up.
Uber's ready. Get out.
Wake up.
like
Go
you-
home.
Yeah,
Go home.
Yeah.
We're done.
more.
You
You ain't gonna attack me over dreams.
But let's go into it. Because
That's what she said.
Jada Pinkett was niggas rally for Jada. Niggas rally for the entanglements. Niggas rally.
I don't know why. Flip agendas. You still rock with it?
It's a double standard.
I don't know.
That's a double standard.
I was a child.
You know, when Jada cheats, this, that, and third. If anybody else cheats, nah, you gotta leave it. You can do better. Know your worth, queen. Come on.
I think that out of 100 women, if you know 100 women, I think 20 of them probably think like we think. I think 20 of them would be like, she's a bird. I think 20 women would say Jada's a bird. Out of 100 that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But
Because she is.
I think that the fact that women are so oppressed in certain areas, like work, being in touch with their sexuality, like even though they're coming forward with it more now, like if they say, "Oh, I enjoy sex too much," it was like, "Oh," or like if a woman's like, "Yo, I really like sex," every nigga think he could beat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that women kind of have to rally around each other more because of the fact that they don't really have that support from other people in their community. Like men, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure we all got a whole best friend who's a woman. Go do your thing, queen.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, go do your thing.
Shit, I go help you out. You need a wingman?
Listen, just, anybody hit you up? Where you want me to tell me you at? Oh, all right. Getting pizza? All right, bet. Say less.
Come on.
That's it.
I'll vouch for you.
Yeah, but I mean, that like in general, like you can't really be mad at women for the double standards because it's like if you like I said,
the double standards play on both. Like
it is
both. Everyone plays.
But it's
into
like how
double
I say all the
standards,
time
not just-
that men are a product of their environment. So if a nigga's a dog, he wasn't like no dog. Like no dog is always is born vicious. That's learned behavior, right?
Mhm.
So the same way a nigga could learn to be a dog, female could learn the same thing. A woman can learn the same thing. Like I'm gonna get these niggas.
So that being said, right? I've heard before that people have said before it's worse when women cheat because women cheats with her heart.
It's nonsense.
I think
Women
niggas
cheat
be-
with their vagina just as
niggas
much as
be
they
making
cheat with
shit
their
up.
heart. That's that narrative they want to push because they want to
I mean-
like excuse their behavior.
You ain't knocking her cervix back.
But listen, I do believe that is worse because
You
like
can't be out here telling me sexuality. We're open with the sexuality. I love my sexuality, and then being like, I cheat with my heart. No, you cheated with your pussy.
no,
I'm
but
sorry.
for me, you're doing both. That's what makes it worse.
It's not both.
I don't think it's both.
It's not both. There are
I agree.
some that
I think
cheat.
men and women cheat for the same reasons. They're missing something in their current situation. Period. Point fucking blank.
That's simple.
Like my mom asked me, why do men cheat? Same reason women cheat.
But
The only difference is women will tell you or try to give you the keys to stop them. I don't think niggas will really try to give you the keys to stop them. Like a woman be like, listen, babe, I don't like this. I don't like that. You're not giving me what I need. This
Communication.
is right. I think they'll try every avenue before they hit up Ray Ray. Right? I think they will. But I think for a nigga, it's like we don't really communicate it. And then now we sneaky linking.
I've been a part of conversations where guys have said, if your ideal woman was chasing you and you were content in your relationship, so I want think about your
So
ideal.
how can you,
think
if
about
you're
think
content in your relationship, is that not your ideal woman?
physically. Physically,
if you're
ideal.
physical,
Like a dime to you, like physical. We're talking about purely physical, right? If you're like physically, the
if it's
women
not a
that
celebrity hall pass, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're making good, pull up. I'm telling you, listen, you already know, Lori Harvey making good. I'm gonna give you the list.
so yeah,
They throw it at me, I'm taking it.
so automatic no,
Nah.
automatic
No.
no. And she
Bro,
chasing.
I'm at the
and she
point.
chasing
If
you?
you talking about early, if you talking about 25, younger, like if you talking, bro, at this big old age, if you cheating just because, because I'm not like
I don't
you
know.
how they say,
I know a lot of guys. If
This is
a
like-
shorty that had everything on his physical list chasing him, he'd be like, I ain't my nigga. I gotta do it. I gotta do
but that's cool.
We're
But what
ready to
about
risk it all.
so the girl that you're with, that you're cheating on, has everything you want mentally, emotionally,
it. No.
communication wise,
Dude, the woman
and
that
all
you're
this
with.
other girl got his body.
Mhm.
So you're gonna risk a good partner for a body.
Don, I understand your beliefs, but guys don't operate like that according to my experience. If he has a coworker that is very, very close to his ideal girl, right? Has everything, right? And he has to feed her every day, and she's out here chasing him because she wants it. Because we all know that women can be very, very competitive. Oh, you're a committed man? You're committed to your woman? I want that. So if girls get chased too.
No, he's right. Don't disagree on this one.
So would you be
Only
able?
because I've experienced it. Like some girls, like ex girlfriends, can tell when you're happy without them.
Oh yeah.
They
I'm not
smell that
disagreeing with
fucking happiness. Hey, big head. Like I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, and niggas fall for it. I've done it. I fall for it. Like they know you happy. Oh, I want that back.
I mean,
Nah, my exes stay exes.
I mean,
That's good. You got some
That's-
good willpower. But I'm
that's-
just
that's
saying.
an
I'm just
example.
saying it happens
I
though.
get
I mean, y'all niggas sound really, really great and all that,
I
but
am great.
You're the one who's married, so you know you're the greatest one at the
I'm
table.
gonna be honest.
I would never cheat. Point blank period. No matter how unhappy I am, I would rather just break it off.
But have you come close?
No.
You never thought?
You're not going to punch me for my thoughts. I
Okay,
want to bang
okay.
every single hot chick that's ever come
Okay.
across me. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I hate people. Doesn't mean I'm going to murder everyone.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I would never do anything. Like
I will
If
never
a cat-
cheat. Put
cat-
that on video. I will never cheat. I'm not going to do that because I don't want that happening to me.
I agree with you. What I want
I don't want.
and what I'm capable of are two very, very different things. I want to be a great guy. I want to be the best husband to ever. I want to go back down in the record books. Will I be perfect? I can't promise that.
That's not cheating. Does not.
No, I'm
not
just
cheating
saying.
doesn't make you perfect. There's no
I'm not-
such thing as perfect.
I'm just saying. Like we all know J Bomb. We all know which
Nigga, if you
regards.
cheat, there's
you
no hope
cheat-
for the rest of us.
I'm gonna catch you without a head.
And that's what and that's
We're
what I'm
not
trying to
talking
say.
about penis.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Hey, come on now. Yeah.
that's likely to happen. If I go out, you know why.
You're probably chopping both off, honestly.
Rain or Bob it.
You know, if I go out, you know why. But you know, I never say never to anything, because if catch anybody in a bad enough situation, they're gonna do it. Just like, you know, Batman, the telling joke, whatever,
Killing joke.
the killing joke. Everyone's capable of everything, just like J. Cole said. Everyone's a killer. All you gotta do is push into the limps. I mean,
What?
J. Cole said, everyone's a killer. Everyone's capable of killing. All you gotta do is push them to the limit.
Everyone's capable of everything. I just think, like, again, men and women cheat for the same reasons.
But-
They're lacking something in a relationship. But I mean, I got like, you gonna really have to show me some shit I've never seen in my entire life at this age for me to cheat. Like, I can't, like, come on now. Listen, if you with a girl and then listen, want to go to Miami? I'll pay for it. Go get that BBL. All right, I'll send you. Want to go to Miami? I got you. Like, there's no, like, come on, son. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
I agree with you, but are you going to throw the word never on there?
Yep.
I ain't never gonna say never. All right, isn't that what Brandy said?
I feel like we're human beings. There's nothing that we never do. There's nothing.
Nah. That's the second. It's like you're leaving
open
the
it,
door
yeah.
open for that shit to happen, so that when it happens, you give yourself an escape route, not to feel as bad for doing this shitty thing.
Well, I never said I wasn't gonna do it.
I didn't say I was
Yeah.
going to do it. I'm only human. No,
I hear where you're coming from.
Nah, bro.
no. That door
I
is
feel
closed,
like-
locked, sealed behind Guantanamo Bay, and then blown the fuck up. I'm not cheating.
I feel like at this point, before you propose or get proposed to, as we discussed earlier, before those things happen, you go to that altar. You say, I do. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Bet not. Bet
Until you
not.
divorce.
Bet not. Because my thing is like, I tell people all the time, listen, I want to get it all out of my system before I get married.
That's a
Because
myth.
I don't want to
That's a myth, though. You know that, right?
get married. I mean, I don't really think it's a myth. Listen.
Because how do you break that lifestyle? What practices do you practice to break that lifestyle? Or that,
What practices make you want to get married? A good woman.
Nah, my nigga.
A good woman doesn't want to make you get married?
Nigga, you talking about fairy tale and rainbows.
What made you want to get married? You sat here almost cried and said it was a good woman.
I've always been a monogamist, though. I've never.
But it's a difference between monogamy and then taking that next step and getting married.
But you're saying live out your whole phase, your thought phase, and then make you get it.
I'm a firm believer everyone should have a whole phase.
My whole thing is when you live a lifestyle, you have to unlive and unlearn that lifestyle, because when you have habits, you have to break those habits.
You don't know no hoes who broke the whole habit?
Yeah, I know them, but they made a conscious effort to break the whole habit.
They still broke it.
How many guys broke the whole habit successfully?
You did.
I was a serial monogamy.
Jerry, bro, I don't give a fuck what you want. You can feed these bitches and that bullshit. Can't feed me bullshit. All right, let's keep it a buck.
I didn't have a whole phase.
There's a million niggas like you running around high school. Oh, I'm in a relationship for a week so you can smash, and then I was monogamy. No, nigga. No.
I see your
Keep
point.
that bullshit. So, yo, get the fuck out of here.
But I was celibate for like 5-6 years. That's why I broke the lifestyle.
Okay, but you still broke the lifestyle. But before that,
but you can't be you can't be like, all right, cool. Once I propose for the next year,
Jerry, how many niggas you seen date a girl for a week just to smash?
Plenty.
Was that monogamy?
Granted, right? But I practiced celibacy for a great deal of time.
Okay, but you still broke it. However you broke it, you broke it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be
I'm not saying it's possible
through celibacy, or I broke it because I was like, yo, she's a good person, she's a good woman. Like
I just don't want niggas thinking that, all right, cool. Last month I was clapping cheeks. This month I'm ready to be engaged and I'm okay. Because
doesn't it take 30 days to build a habit?
See, that's different though. Because there's
I mean, like if you tell that to like a drug addict, my nigga, like they have to have practices that they practice to break whatever they're addicted to.
Yeah, but it takes 30 days to build a habit. If you were fucking all throughout April and then now comes May, you're just like, all right, I'm tired of this.
But you have to. Certain people find different.
Isn't that not breaking what you said?
I hear you, right?
You could be tired of him.
But like there is dopamine involved with sex. So if you're clapping cheeks 5 days a week. And you get married, you clapping cheeks 3 days a week.
You ever clap cheeks 5 days a week? That shit's exhausting.
It's exhausting, but niggas do it. Wilt Chamberlain, niggas did it. Niggas did it.
Rich niggas.
Yeah.
But he's talking about the physical part.
No, but I get what you're saying. It's just that, again, I think that you took the conscious effort to stop doing it. For whatever reason it was, you took the conscious effort. And you could definitely get tired of anything. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, I used to eat guacamole every day when I was in Fresh Louis. I fucking hate guacamole now. Why? I'm fucking tired of guacamole.
I agree with
It's the same thing. Like, if you tired of having meaningless fucking sex, then you get tired of that shit. That's it.
I'm just saying it may be more difficult than that.
Bro.
It may be more difficult. Niggas talking in ideals.
If
and
you
I like that, but
are monogamous, and I'm not talking about Jerry's fucking version of monogamous. But I'm talking about the real version of it. If you're with a woman and you're having emotion driven sex, you're having like that connection, right? Because I'm sure we all know there's sex and then there's like sex with a person that you have an emotional bond with. It's different. It's a whole different level. So if you're having regular sex, oh, she has a nice body, then you get with a girl who you have an emotional attachment with. You get with a girl who you're just on a different level with, right? Then your sex level is here. Then the bitch from work with a nice body comes along. You're right back. If you have sex with her, you're right back at the bottom. Because she don't got nothing else to offer you but a nice body. So what's the fuck's the point of that?
But
because you just said you was tired of that. Like,
psychologically, men are attracted to physical appearance. So psychologically,
everyone is attracted to physical fucking appearance.
No, but like when they have sex, it's all like
you be listening.
Don't
to
say
these
it's
girls
all.
that want to be fucked for personality.
I'm talking about me and my guys. Like I'm not sure. Like y'all niggas might be anomalies.
Well, but we not one of your guys then.
Like when niggas like, yo, son, she looks fire. I want her.
That's okay, but that's like Hans said. He can want every girl who walks by, but he's not gonna fuck every girl who walks by.
Do you
That's
fuck
it.
everything that you see?
I agree with you, but what makes
Bro,
you
and
want
that'd be the best. Yo, you with your girl, like, yo, look at her, she fire right here, she fire.
I say that to my girl. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, that's all you.
I said, yeah.
I'm not talking about the act of like I'm talking about what makes a person want something, the desire for it. It's not about cool. How the sex actually going to be?
But what's the what is your point? I'm
so my point
right
is, y'all make niggas making it like niggas seem like we care about emotions before we care about physical.
I never.
We're
said
not
that.
saying that, but you're saying that we're monogamous. We're saying we're married. You're saying that old niggas. You're saying never say never on cheating. But he's saying he could never say it because he's good.
I'm saying never. I'm never going to cheat because I do not want that to happen to me. And if I don't want that to happen to me, I'm not going to do it to someone else. It's
I
that
agree.
Point blank. Period. That's not an ideal. That is how I live my life.
Is it possible?
No, I'm telling you right now, it's not possible. Have you been cheated on?
No.
All right then. This shit sucks.
Have you cheated on someone?
No.
All right then. I have been cheated on. I know what that feels like. I know how shitty that feels like. I still feel that pain sometimes, and I would never want to put that through someone.
I hear you.
I'm not in the habit of hurting people, so it's easy for me to say never because I do not want to hurt that person.
And that's deep because hurt people.
Like, I can say never and believe it. Why? Because I am me. I'm not saying you don't have to believe it. I'm not saying you don't have to believe it. I'm not saying all these random niggas out here don't have to believe it. I'm saying me, Raymond Kraft, will never cheat because I do not want to inflict that pain on someone else. The world has enough pain. Why am I inflicting pain on you? Is that so hard to understand?
I understand it.
Do you?
I just don't think that is human. For you to say
So
that you
I'm not
never...
human.
It's human to want to. I don't know, nigga.
I never want to cheat on my wife. Never. I never want to. Right. But am I saying that it's impossible for it to happen?
I'd rather
That's what
break
never
up before I
means.
do
The
that.
definition of never means it's
If I am
impossible
feeling
happening.
that thought of which I'm going to cheat on you, I will end it before it ever happens.
I hear you.
I'm not going to.
Now, if you end it,
I was
is
in
that still
fucking
cheating?
Mexico for like 5 days surrounded by beautiful women. And not one time
Ain't
did
get
I
no-
bring a woman back to my
He ain't
room.
getting no pussy.
I got no pussy. I went to my room each and every time. And anytime I had a thought, I just rubbed the shit out. It's that simple. Rub it out.
I hear you.
And if you still want to cheat afterwards, you're a shitty person.
That's why I don't use people's phones.
Like, come on. Be adults. Stop acting like high schoolers.
I hear you.
Like, y'all all want to be adults.
Because you say never, but before you reach that point of like, oh, I'm thinking about this. Have you tried everything not to?
That comes down to the individual.
Right. So just as an individual could say he's never gonna do it.
My bad.
Nah, it's good, bro.
Passionate.
I didn't mean to yell.
Oh,
That's cool.
I'll take yelling Hans. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take yelling
Niggas
Hans.
dropping gems.
I just feel like people make so easy excuses as to why they're cheating, and we tend to allow them to accept these excuses so openly. And like the whole Jada thing, ain't nobody out. She got some backlashes, not as much as that she could have. Like, come on, do better. People do better. That's all I have to say. Do better.
You knew better, you do better.
I agree. Do you guys want to move on to sports?
Yeah.
I really don't give a fuck about women in sports. I'm gonna be completely honest.
So the WNBA should not get paid equal to what NBA players get paid?
There's a lot of
You should be equal to however much your business is generating.
facts.
Percentages. So equal in percentage, but not equal like in actual.
Just look if
If the WNBA generated as much money as the NBA did, then yeah, you should be getting paid that same amount of money. Period. Point blank.
But they don't. So they
Right.
won't.
don't
Like, if you want to talk about not even sports, if you want to talk about equal wages, I believe in equal wages for equal work.
Mhm.
Right? If I'm working for fucking Lehman Brothers and I'm a vice president and you're a vice president, we have the same credentials, but I'm making $50K more than you because I got a dick. I'm not jacked. I don't believe in that. That's fucked up.
yeah.
Regardless, if you have the same amount of skill, doesn't matter what you look like, what you was born as, you get paid the same. Regardless, 100% agree with that.
If that market determines that, that's what it is. And the NBA is different. And the thing, it's not a dumb argument, but it's a dumb argument for the simple fact that New York is a big market. Niggas who play for the Knicks are gonna get paid 20 times as much as niggas who pay for the Spurs. Look at Tim Duncan, his whole career. He never hit Knicks money
Their price cap is way higher.
is different.
And that just goes across the board. And that is not fair, but it is what it is. Right on Not Fair Avenue.
I've been to a WNBA game. I've done seen the amount of empty seats in the arenas.
And my whole thing is like, for everyone that feels that this is unfair and it has to be some type of way to make it more equal, do you watch WNBA? Do you buy WNBA jerseys? Do you buy a WNBA?
I'm gonna go buy a Sparks jersey. I'm gonna go buy a Tay Cooper jersey. She's fire.
I'm just saying, that's where their money comes from. That's how they're like, Pablo has all these kind of things, merchandise.
It is what it is. If you look at Venus and Serena, they get paid more than a lot of niggas playing tennis because they fucking beast.
And people watch tennis.
And I'm sure they could bust a lot of niggas' asses out there.
Both, like, everyone watches tennis. The world watches tennis. When it comes to basketball, that's predominantly an American thing.
No, they watch. Yeah, they watch.
It's a global thing now.
It's not as big as soccer globally, but it's big.
That's what I'm saying. Like in every other country, soccer is the main sport. In America, it's NFL, then it's basketball.
Negative. I'm taking basketball over NFL.
NFL is the most popular sport in America.
In America,
Sadly, it is.
In America,
if you look at what people watch every year, like the top 20 things being watched at football games,
and you go to other countries, niggas are watching cricket more than watching the NBA.
I want to say
I don't understand cricket.
I don't understand cricket either. Class for days. I don't know how cricket's played, but
I would love for women athletes to get paid more, but we gotta actually care about it. We don't. And by we, I don't mean just men. I mean women. Women don't care about the WNBA. Their target audience of who they want.
Marginally, women don't care about sports.
All right, then. So
women will go to fucking an NBA game way more than they'll go fucking to a WNBA game
and an NFL game.
If you want them to make more money, you have to normalize athletics in women, and you have to get young women to actually want to do these things and actually be comfortable doing these things
and consume them too.
And consume them. No one's consuming it. The people that consume the WNBA are people that want to be in the WNBA or the males who support their fellow basketball players because they're basketball players at heart.
Yeah.
You don't have the casual fan. Damn, we gonna go watch the Liberty versus the Sparks. That shit's gonna be fire. That's not happening. It's not happening. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
It's kind of like wrestling too. It's rare for me to watch a women's match. Skip.
But even that has grown way more than the WNBA has ever done. I will watch a women's match. I will watch women main event WrestleMania because they have conditioned me to care that this is important.
Yeah.
We're making it important, so you should care that's important. So now it's important. We have not conditioned other aspects of women athletics to be as important. We pick and choose which ones we want. Tennis, Venus, Serena, Maria Sharapova, whoever you want. We make that important. They come in on, they get in prime time seats. Until we actually make it important, then it doesn't matter. It's all
shit. I watch women's volleyball over the fucking WNBA.
That's a fact. Women's volleyball is quite entertaining. I've never watched a male volleyball during the Olympics. Ever. Never.
We're not even watching women's volleyball because we like the players. We're watching women's volleyball because we like the attires.
I'm not going to lie to you.
And what they're doing in the attire.
I'm not going to lie to you. I find women's volleyball way more better. It's way better than men's volleyball.
Can you name?
No, but I can't name any male volleyball players. But it's because of the sport. I don't give a fuck about either the name. But
that's
it's
what
just
I'm
like,
saying.
but it's not the attire. It's just like when I watch, they just play with so much more passion. Like I think the women's volleyball, they play with so much more passion than the niggas.
Probably.
But men's basketball, to me, they play with more passion than the women do.
I mean,
but it sucks that it's a double standard because if LeBron James was locked up in Russia, they would have got that nigga out.
But that's a fact. But physically too, like men in the NBA, they're physically capable of more. They are high tossing, alley oops, crossovers, speed, the speed of their move making.
And that's not to say that every woman playing for a WNBA team could most definitely bust my ass in ball.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. I played ball with a couple.
We're not saying that
really good women basketball players.
We're not saying they have greater skill. It's not a comparison of skill. We're talking about putting on a show, and the show that the NBA puts on with the alley oops and the dunk contest.
I was telling my girlfriend, if there was no dunking in the NBA, I wouldn't really care. If it was all about skills and dribbles and passing and shooting,
this whole lot of Tim Duncans.
But with all of the new rules, it's a lot less
get
dunking.
Dunked on.
Yeah,
it's a lot less dunking now than there was before.
But
who sell tickets?
Unless Steph Curry's shooting it from 40 feet,
which he is,
I'd much rather see John Morant dunking on a 7-footer.
That's true.
You see that dunk come across your clip, you're like, damn.
Yeah, posterized.
You ain't never saying like, damn.
There's no posters of niggas crossing niggas out.
You don't.
There's more posters of niggas getting out.
We're not cheering Bruce Bowen in the corner hitting that 28-footer.
Okay, or kicking niggas in the face.
Like, come on,
We
there's
might
only
cheer
so
that
many
on.
jump shots
That's
you're gonna
pretty
take. The shit gets boring.
But before we get out of here,
Damn.
you got a
Already
good
that
question?
time?
Yeah, I don't want to end it with women's basketball.
We spoke about corporate a little bit, physical. Kevin Samuels, Nick Cannon. I wrote that in the corner as a little.
What about them? That's a good double standard. If one was out here having fucking kids with multiple niggas, 50 different kids, 50 different baby fathers, they crucify her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the double standard where it's like, when people would say he's a man with money. Back in the day, niggas had multiple wives and multiple children with them wives. Like you're talking about 50, 60, 100. Even till this day, you go in Africa, I'm pretty sure niggas pulling 60 wives. So Nick Cannon got his, 6, 8?
You don't got no wives. He got baby mothers.
6, 8 baby mothers.
I mean, listen, money. Like I said, money talk, bullshit walk. If Rihanna was out there with 15 baby daddies, I think girls might be jacking it. I think they would.
I mean, yeah. Rihanna sets a tone, man.
There's a lot of niggas mad that she chose A$AP Rocky.
I don't understand it. I don't understand.
We got one nigga right here.
What is it not to understand? What's wrong with ASAP?
That nigga gonna cheat on you.
It's like a woman who could have
That
anybody.
nigga's gonna cheat.
He gonna
How do
cheat
you
on you.
know?
He give Jerry energy. Never say never.
Really? Rappers, a successful rich young rapper is not going to cheat while on the road,
Is he
surrounded by
successful?
groupies.
Is he? I think he's mildly successful.
I mean, we know him. He's successful enough.
He's no A Boogie.
He's successful enough to get Rihanna.
I mean, he might end up being the male Jada Pinkett. The best thing he did with his career was marry the person that was making billions.
I don't understand it. Like celebrities and like people with notoriety, when you expect them to live a regular life when their life is not regular, like you're expecting them to be loyal and all these stuff, but their access to the things, their access to temptation is greater than the regular person.
I think the more you have to lose, I think if I was a rich ass nigga, like had money, I'd be less likely to cheat.
I mean,
I want to keep my fucking money.
I would.
Again, it comes.
I agree with you, but I'm saying that's an anomaly.
Yeah, Jerry already made that clear. We're anomalies.
Like if you're 24, you have 20 mil in the bank, and everybody wants to jump on you.
that's why
Like,
that's
come
why I
on.
say have your whole phase, get it all out.
Like then you get
A$AP
mad when you
definitely
get
had
cheated
his,
on. Like
which
come on, you knew it was
may
going
work
to
against
happen.
him.
Hans, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna jump in there with you. I'm gonna jump in the never pool and say, if I get married, I'm never cheating.
Shake our hand.
I don't even get married. I'm not cheating. If I'm thinking I'm about to cheat, I'm gonna break up with you. Clearly, my mom.
I'm not
that
cheating.
breakup option
I'm very
goes
used-
away when you marry, my nigga. Just saying.
It's called a divorce.
I mean,
It's called an annulment.
If I'm married to you, I'm
It's called
not,
a legal separation.
yeah.
I mean, in that case, I guess
I don't-
maybe that's what it is with me. I'm never getting a divorce.
I won't.
I
say
think
that.
I think that is toxic as fuck.
I would
So
I think when people say that shit, that's toxic as fuck.
never- yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up your life. I'm gonna fuck up my life. I'm gonna violate on a
Fuck
regular.
these kids' lives up.
But we ain't getting divorced.
I mean, but
That's toxic as fuck.
unless you're not a toxic person,
That's fair.
if you make the other person better and that's your only goal to see that person be
But I'm
a better
saying
person,
if you're at that stage where you're like, people are getting divorced, then clearly things are not going well.
Mhm.
But if you're like, no, we gonna hold on forever and bring each other down and it's toxicity, then that's toxic as fuck. I don't say I'm never gonna get divorced.
but it's like, all right, cool, I'm never gonna get married, right? So if I want to clap other cheeks, I'm just gonna break up with the person. That's pretty much doing the same thing. You clap your cheeks. You clap your cheeks regardless. You're choosing the cheeks over the person regardless.
I'll take I'm never gonna get married over I'm never gonna get divorced.
That's up to the person.
Because at the end of the day, my parents got married for health insurance reasons. These niggas wasn't planning on getting married. My father got fucked up credit. My mother ain't want to marry him.
Yeah, you might have to take that one out. I can't co-sign.
Why? She didn't. I think tell you the truth.
That might be too much dirty laundry. That might be.
It's okay. I tell the nigga this story all the time. But at the end of the day, they've been together 30 plus years. But it don't matter. Like some people don't want to get married, bro. It's not a knock against those people.
I'm
It's
just
just
saying.
that,
I'm just saying. It's the same-
some people have different fucking standards of why they do or don't want to do something.
Yeah, but like if you say, all right, cool. If I'm a cheat, I'm just gonna break up with you.
Listen,
first.
I'll take.
Are you still clapping the cheeks? You still clapping the cheeks?
I didn't. See, not, you're taking my words and you're twisting them. I'm saying if I have the
If
thought,
it gets to that point,
Yeah,
if I have the
I understand.
then I think that's
inclination
mature.
I'm going to the extreme. But yeah.
cheating, then clearly I should not be in this relationship anymore. And the adult thing to do is to break the relationship up.
I think if you're going to get married, if you're going to get married and cheat or do crazy shit like that, not only are you wasting your spouse's time, nigga, you wasting my fucking time. What the fuck I go to your wedding for fucking niggas to get divorced a year and a half later because nigga, the Brenda and fucking accountant got a nice body. Fuck is the point of that? Yeah, them niggas you hanging out with need to do better. They need to go to therapy.
I'm not hanging out with cheaters, but I'm hanging out with niggas that's honest with themselves.
You're going to have to tell me these names off pod so I can roast them next time I see them.
I'm
kidding.
Listen, there's honesty is like, I'm still attracted to other women. That's honest. That's normal. But if my girl is like, listen, like if you propose, right? If you propose to J-Bomb, she's like, all right, I'm gonna marry you on one condition. You promise me you're never gonna cheat on me after we get married. You can be like, fuck, can't marry you. Got him.
It's an honest response. It's definitely a thought-provoking question.
It is.
I mean, in all honesty, we've been together 8 years, and
put a drop on that.
You know,
a long fucking time.
Faithful 8. You know, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I still take it day by day. That's my honest truth. I still take it day by day. You know, because I think it's very, very foolish to say I'll never give in to temptation, especially because the temptation is never going to go anywhere. That's just me though.
I got faith in you that won't happen to you, brother.
I have faith in myself too, but I'm not gonna say.
You don't have enough faith to say never,
nigga. I messed up.
So you would never say never about anything,
even drugs.
Would you ever kiss a nigga? Oh, all right then. Yo, take us out,
nigga. If niggas dropping 50, if niggas drop 50 mil, maybe. Put that joint on YouTube. Ruin my whole thing, but my kid's gonna be all right though.
Oh my God, go.
Nigga out here
my bad.
Kissing niggas for money.
Man, it's out.
Nah, but we hope you guys enjoyed that double standard episode. It was episode 19. We've been here for a whole 19. The next one's gonna be the 20, the dub. But we hope you guys enjoy what you heard. If not, we don't care. Anyway, we're here on everything that you listen to: Spotify, Apple, Google, everything. Check out the website. We're on social. We're on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. So check us out for episode 20. We'll be back next Friday. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Yo, this is Mr. Anomaly speaking now. Yo, as always, there's no us without you. There's no you without us. We love y'all. We out.
Peace.
What's up, everybody? This is Jerry the Show here, aka Mr. Photo, aka Gray Hair, Don't Care. Yes, it's natural. But we just got through listening to the Sorry If We Offended You podcast. But if you like it, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Everything you're on, we're on it too. And if you didn't like it, send us an email. Offend us in an email. We're here for the smoke. Either way, we'll hope to hear from you soon. Peace.